Hi, my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is definitely a crazy story time video. I was dating this guy for like a few years, and he was in an arranged marriage, and I had no idea, and he never told me, and he was an a-hole for that. So let's talk about it. It's February. So definitely Valentine's Day is coming. It's the month of love and, everything like that. Well, but you know what? I am going to say, like, I feel like this month I'm going to be talking about crazy dating stories. I think that would be like really cool for the month of February. I don't know. But yes. And also too, let's get into my makeup. I mean, I flat ironed my hair. I've been watching like Euphoria, and then like I seen a lot on Instagram, like the girls, like they straighten their hair and then do like the braid. And then I've been seeing a lot of girls do baby blue eyeshadow with some glitter on it. And you know what? I'm going to do that. So, and I think I look really good. And this is going to be really cute for summer. Okay, so before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, and don't forget to subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. Let's get started. All right. Okay, so once upon a time, I met this guy. We're gonna call him Frank. And Frank was Middle Eastern. He was tall, muscular, and he was going to school to become a doctor. So I thought, oh my God, like this is such a good, long term. I think he's a good candidate for a long term relationship. So, I definitely hopped up on that. He was feeling me, I was feeling him. You know what I mean? But Frank lived in New York, okay? And Frank, and then I live in California. So me and Frank was doing the long distance relationship thing. Um, and how we met off of a trans dating app. I believe that's what we met off of. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so definitely, one thing I liked about him is that he was not disgusting. He was actually very respectful. He was such a gentleman. Did not ask to see nothing. He was very respectful man. And yeah. So, but until things got a little crazy and he led me on for like a few years. But yeah, but anyways, we're gonna talk about that. So definitely after that, so I want to say like the first year like was, we were talking, on and off. And he was really nice. And very respectful, didn't, talk dirty to me, or, very nice guy. And I was asking questions like, well, how come you're into trans girls? Like, stuff like that. And he told me that he dated one, and, his family knew about it. He would bring her over and, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so while I was talking to him and stuff, I was telling him like my story, like my plan to get all these surgeries that I got now. And, I was just like telling him like this is like what I want to do. I want to get my sexual reassignment surgery. And he kind of was all like, whoa, 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 like you're already so pretty, like you don't need to do all that. And I was like, well, I'm doing it for myself because that's what's going to make me happy, and I don't like what I have down there, so I'm going to change it, fix it. And of course, ladies, like when you are working on yourself and like trying to get these surgeries to like better yourself in your life and your happiness and everything, when these guys be trying to talk you up out of it and stuff like that, especially for the sexual reassignment surgery, if some of y'all do plan on getting that, I've noticed when I came out to a lot of guys was telling them like, hey, I'm getting the surgery, I'm so excited, a lot of them was like, um oh, what? No, you're so beautiful. You don't need it, all that stuff. Be careful, because I feel like a lot of these guys be having these low key fetishes and stuff like that, and be wanting to use you and, all that stuff. And then, when I did get the surgery, a lot of those guys ended up stopped talking to me. So it says a lot about them and their character. Um, yeah, so definitely I got really scared and nervous. I hope, like, well, at that time, I was still a newbie. I don't even think I had any surgeries done when I was talking to him. So, me and him, we just talked, because my dumb self, I was like, yeah, like, we'll talk. And, so, video chat, we talked or whatever. But then there was times where, like, he would just, like, not talk to me. you know, like, but I still like believed in hope, like, oh yeah, no, we're still together. He just, you know, he's busy, I'm busy, you know, stuff like that. I was stupid. So, I want to say, like, he stopped talking to me for like a month, and then he hit me back up again. Was like, oh, how you been? I miss talking to you and all this stuff, and I'm just like whatever. But of course, I was like, oh my god, like he loves me, like stuff like that. So we started talking again, and then I want to say at the end of the year, he ended up like ghosting me again, you guys, for like another month or two. And then he will hit me back up again, be like, hey, and then we'll start talking again, all this stuff. So then around like the second year going on, I kind of just like confronted him about it. I was like, hey, like, I don't like that. I've been putting in time to talk to you and get to know you. I don't do the ghosting thing. Like, don't ghost me. And I want you to respect me better than what you have been doing, you know? And then he was like, okay, I understand. Like, I'm sorry, just busy, me becoming a doctor and all stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I understand, And then he was like, my family is really close to me and they're putting a lot of pressure on me. So sometimes I do like get in these depressions where like I have to take time to myself, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm here for you. And, I don't want, not, I want you to come to me, if something's wrong, because if something goes wrong in my life, I'll would go to you, you know, and he was like, yeah, I know, of course, da 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 da. Okay, so after that had happened, basically, he sends me like a picture on Snapchat, like of a heart, like a human heart. It says that I epicardio you or whatever, which means like epicardio is kind of like a science term, like for like a cardiovascular heart or something. So I was just like, oh, that's cute, which I heart you, so I was just like, okay, like he's sweet, whatever, it doesn't take me much. So yeah, so basically after that happened, he ends up ghosting me again, you guys. I don't know, ghosting me again. So this time I just had enough of it. So I started living my life. So this time was like a good 3-4 months. I haven't heard from this dude. So I'm just doing me, living my best life, whatever. And all of a sudden, I get like a friend request on Snapchat or whatever. This dude ends up like hitting me up again. And I have like moved on with my life and everything. And here it go. Oh, before he ghosted me, you guys, I literally told him straight up, like, I remember I was going through like a lot of like dark stuff at this time, and I remember like going to him and like venting to him and like talking to him and stuff. And this is when I had like fully transitioned. Like I got my face done, boobies done, and then got the sex change surgery, whatever. So me and him, I was just talking to him, and literally, I was just venting to him about a lot of personal things. I don't really like opening up and like telling my personal like stuff going on. I also had like some health problems and stuff, that I was telling him about, because I think he had just became a doctor, like started doing his residential thing at Atlanta or whatever. And so, I was telling him like, about some stuff about when I had the surgery and, stuff like that. And, I trusted him, and, I really opened up to him, and, anyways, but basically, he ends up ghosting me again, you guys. And I was just really had enough of it. So 4 months later, I'm just doing me, moved on, whatever. He ends up hitting me back up again, you guys. And this time he literally hits me up like, hey, like, how are you? And I was like, I'm not fucking doing this again. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. But I literally was like, I am not doing this again, because I'm really starting to see a repeat pattern in this. So he, I just said, like, what do you want? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I just wanted to talk to you again. I miss, seeing you, blah, 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 blah. I'm not falling for it this time. So I literally was like, okay, like, what's up? And then he's like, oh, nothing. I just, want to know, like, are you in a relationship? No. I was like, are you? He was like, yeah, like, I have a girlfriend. You guys, I was in Walmart when he video chatted me and told me this. I wanted to cuss him out. I don't even care. I was so angry. I was like, you literally ghost me to go be with some other girl, and then you want to talk to me? Oh my God, you guys, like this was crazy, okay? And so at this point, I'm pissed off, okay? I literally was like, I have to go. I'm at Walmart. I have to buy some products, whatever, before I really blow up over this phone. So literally, yeah, so he basically is like texting me on Snapchat or whatever. So literally, we were video chatting, we're talking, stuff like that. I just saw him, in the most respectful way possible. I said, you know what? I don't appreciate you calling me, ghosting me again after I specifically told you I did not like being ghosted. And, and I told you that, and I think it's really effed up that you came and you video chatted me and then you're going to rub, I feel like you slapped me in my face when you told me that, oh, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I thought me and you had something going on. You know what I mean? I thought we were dating. I thought we had something going on. I feel so stupid telling this story, but that's how I was feeling at the time. And, he's like, I'm sorry. I know it's my family. Like, I'm in an arranged marriage. They're like, yeah, my family, they picked out this girl for me. And, they told me that, I need to, you know, date this girl. So, so you're telling me that for almost 3 years now, you were going to be in an arranged marriage this whole time and you were just talking to me. You guys, I went to go get a therapist and I had to talk to my therapist about it. That is so fucked up that you wasted my time knowing that you were going to be in an arranged marriage years later. I'm mad. I'm really mad that I'm retelling this story again, but I'm just so just done. Like, I'm just done with these guys. Like, I'm just done. So basically, yeah, that was just really crazy. It was just that I was so crazy. And then, you know what? Guess what, you guys? This is not even the end of this. This is not even the end of this. He literally tells me that he's bisexual or whatever, which is fine. I don't, whatever. But, he's a very masculine man. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And he was like, yeah, like, I wish you didn't, get rid of your penis. What? I'm, to be honest, I was lost of words. I could not believe it. I was like, out of the almost 3 years of us talking and stuff, we've never got on this type of level. He was like, yeah, I know, like, I still love my girlfriend and everything, and but I don't want to make my family mad, and if they knew I was bisexual, this would, oh my God, like, my family will disown me and all this stuff. And I'm like, this is not my problem anymore. Like, this is just not my effing problem anymore at this point. I just told him like this. I was like, look, like, the situation with my family and everything. I chose to be myself. You're a doctor now. Like, you can afford to be on your own. Like, you got this. Like, some of them may disown you. Some of them may, take time to, mourn and, whatever. And then some of them may get over it and, accept you for you. I really was just so upset. I really did not know what to do. It was a lot of mixed emotions in this. I don't even know if I should even be telling this story time because this story time is a little deep. F it. It's the month of February, whatever. So, yeah. So basically, after that, that wasn't it. That wasn't it of him. But I just told him politely. I was like, "Don't ever message me again, and please leave me alone." I was like, "I am so done. I'm done with you treating me like this. I deserve better. And you know what? Have fun with that new girl. And she ain't gonna replace me." So, and you know what? And guess what? Recently, like last week, and that was like a year ago. So now, last week, this dude hits me. I get a friend request on Snapchat, and it's him. I'm like, oh my God. I was at work. I was bored. So I was like, let me just accept this and just see what he has to say. Because I'm really just, at this point, I'm just going to tell him straight up, like, leave me alone. So, basically, I accepted it. I heard what he said. And basically, he literally was like, hey, Serenity, like, how are you? I said, I'm fine. What are you doing? I said, you still with your girlfriend? He's like, my wife? Yeah. Wow. And then also too, like a year ago, you guys, before when he was dating that girl or whatever, he asked to see like my genitalia, my pre-op genitalia. This was so like weird. I was literally like, I was just so done with this. But yeah, so last week he had hits me up. I'm literally like, wow. I said, like, what do you want? And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. I just thought I haven't, I just thought I'd see you. I literally was like, well, I have a YouTube channel. Because he has a YouTube channel too. But he doesn't post as much or anything like that. He just does it for his own diary or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Why don't you go subscribe? You and your wife subscribe to my channel, And he was like, yes, yes, Serenity. I'll do anything, just anything I can to support you in any type of way. I was like, all right, cool. And then I deleted him off of Snapchat. So literally, you guys, don't take shit from these men. I'm literally telling you, like, just do you. Focus on yourself, because literally that'll be the last time I'll ever in a million years ever give my heart or just give my time really to someone that did not even freaking deserve it and lied and hid and lied things while I was being honest and put all my stuff out on the table, But anyways, this was definitely a weird story time video. I hope this story time, I don't know, doesn't offend anyone, but I don't know, it's the month of February. I just thought, why not tell these crazy dating stories or whatever. But definitely, ladies and gents on here, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical. Mwah.